Hi all. We are back in Horizon Worlds. I've been watching the video and I came into my practice world, which if you watched the last video um, on Horizon Worlds, I taught you how to get a good world that already has, let me turn that off, already has like grass, flooring, whatever you want to call it. And we added an environment. We did not add sound yet. Um, so what I did this morning, um, I'm sitting outside, so you'll hear Freddie barking probably, is I got a cube and I stretched it and shrank it. We're going to go through that and duplicated to make the three sides. And then I made it smaller to make those, and I made a little wood frame. Now, it doesn't snap in perfectly. I'm still practicing with that. Um, and then I practiced pulling in this shape right here. And and then I duplicated it. And then, which is this one right here. That's the duplicate button. I wish the word popped up over here. And then once you're in duplicate mode, then you can use this one here, which is recurring. And then you can just, and it'll make a straight line of them for you. And you make it however big your roof is. I'm making a roof, right? So you do that, and we'll go through all that. And then I grouped it, and we'll go through how to do that because I'm going to erase all of this and we're going to start over. And then I used the recurring after it was grouped and just made multiples of them. Okay. And then I got out of it. Now I'm gonna delete all of this. Let me turn it back into a group here. To group it, you put it on the hand symbol and you push the trigger button out here someplace, whichever one that you want to anchor. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this one and I'm gonna group it across, and then I'm gonna group it up by touching each line. You see that? Now that's how you make a grouping. And then, okay, it didn't get all of them, did it? So we'll do an undo, and we'll try to group again. I'm gonna start by going up on all of these here. We have to get all of them, I guess, which makes sense, right? I can kind of hear a little, like a nail symbol, or nail sound, or whatever you want to call it, right? We're going to go over here till we get them all. And then we're going to go back and forth to make sure we have them all selected, that they're all in our grouping. Okay, now we're going to come over. Oh, I didn't hit the group button. Doggone it. See? Okay. Maybe we better start over. Well, no, let's go ahead with that. That's a good lesson to learn, isn't it? Oh, we got a hole there. There's a hole in our roof. Come on. All right. We'll get a hold of everything. All right, now we need to pull up the property panel, right? Which is right there. And you can move it out of the way. And if it ends up behind something, you just hold that button longer and it'll pull it straight up to you. All right, now there's several things on the property menu, but right now the important thing is to press to group. All right, now for some reason it went way over there. If we move it, we did not get all of them. See that? So we got to work on that. So we'll say undo. And now there's a way to add things to your grouping. Let me get that out of the way. I wonder if I need to ungroup first. We'll ungroup. I don't know why it ended up way over here anyway. Oh, to make it big enough. How big do you want it? Okay. Okay. All right. Now, if I just try to select the rest of them, did that work? Undo. We'll try. Okay, so let's start over. Let's delete. And you hold your right. This is the right controller, and you see when you get down here, you see the trash can lock. There's a lock symbol. There's the trash can symbol. So we're going to delete all of those. Now we are going to select, and we're going to try to get a bunch of these. Freddie, stop it, baby. You scare me to death every time you do that. It's really loud. And we'll hold it in there and we'll say delete. We still didn't get all of them. Let's start with those and say delete. And Freddie, my goodness. Golly. You're going to end up making the neighbors call me. Stop it. He's not the only dog. But the two neighbors on both sides of me don't have dogs, but the one behind me does. I'll try to get a bunch of these here. Come on. Oh my goodness. All right, it's locked. Oh, it wasn't on the hand. That one's locked. Get back on the hand. Okay. Close that out. Freddie, my goodness, baby, stop. Unlock, hand, delete. Uh-oh. Where did it go? All right, now they're all gone. And now let's create that. Let's create a roof. Let's create a wall. Okay. So if let's say we want another room over on this side. Let's create a wall. All right. So on your left hand, you've got this menu over here, which brings up your shape menu. Okay. And there's lots of things on here, but let's not get confusing. Let's try to stay focused. We're going to grab a cube. And it's under there, and we'll just stretch it out, and we're going to set it on the ground. Look, I hate that it's not. Put it on the ground. Now we can stretch it by getting close to one of the axes and getting the square and pulling it out. Getting the square here and reducing it to where we want it. Get this one down here. Okay, let me move it up in the air where I can see everything here. Let's turn it up this way so I can see. All right, now I want it thinner. Probably about that thick, maybe for a wall, right? Okay. Let's make it a little longer. We're going to make the next room bigger. All right. So there's our first wall, and we'll grab it and we'll turn it around. And I'm grabbing it using the trigger button. I put the little hand, see the hand there? I put that inside of it, and it turns yellow. You see the yellow frame around it? And then I pick it up and I move it where I want it. All right, now I don't have it tall enough. We're going to say snap to grid. And that doesn't work very well, does it? Okay. Now, the snap to grid is, while you've got something, it's this magnet on your left hand. Now we're going to make it taller so that it's as tall as our other, because we haven't done a roof yet. We can make more rooms, and they'll all be covered under the same roof, right? That's the plan. All right, now I'm going to turn that one off. And now, you want to turn that off to settings. I don't know enough about those yet. Comfort settings. I want to turn off that thing. Ooh. And this one has a name, but this would be where you would name it. It's called House Practice under the Worlds in your settings. This was settings. This is your menu. Here's your shapes. Here's your paint colors. And here's your naming. I don't have it visible to the public yet. How come that's not scrolling? And it's just called House Practice. That's all it is right now. Okay. So you can't really go in and see it yet. Publish unavailable. Okay. Probably because I'm still in build mode. Okay, let's turn that off. So now to duplicate, on your right hand side, you see the plus symbol. We're going to move the hand, the joystick over to the plus symbol. And you see how the dropper thing, I don't know what that's really called, but now it says plus. Now I am going to get inside this wall, and I'm going to press the trigger button just once and hold it and drag it and move my wall where I want it. Ooh. And it copied again. That's all right. Let me turn off copy or duplicate, put it back on the hand. And now we'll just move this, and we have a wall. Maybe. Okay. We have a wall. Now, if you need to put in a door, which obviously we do, right? So what we're going to do to put in a door, we're going to do just like I did here, because I don't know how to make an opening door yet. We'll do that in another video, because I'll have to break that down. I'll have to watch it. Now we're going to put in a door right here. So we are going to select this one. Oh, we got to turn off that one. Select this one, okay? We can get this here, this button, and move it. Move it. Why won't it move? Is it the wrong? Maybe I've got the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Just open it up. All right. Now we've opened it up. Now, you just grab one of these and make it smaller and smaller and smaller to turn it into, oh, I forgot to duplicate. Okay, well, let's go back here. Oh, no, it went all the way back. Okay, there we go. All right, now I'm going to duplicate this one and pull it out. And, well, I thought I was going to put it up there. Okay. Let's set it right there so we've got it. And we're going to duplicate this one and put it right here. That's the door frame. Oh, I didn't, right. Oh, I duplicated it. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's turn off duplicate now. We don't need any more of those. My hearing aids just died, so I hope I don't get too loud. And we're going to put that in there. And we're going to select it and move it out. Okay, now we have a doorway. All right, now we're going to go into play mode and go check out our doors. Little wonky up there, but we can get in. Room is big, tables are a little high, but manageable, right? We got a sofa in here and it's manageable and you can get on it. We got a ball in the room already. There's a bookcase. I put flowers over back here on the credenza. That seems really big and really crooked. Let's adjust that right now. Let's get in here, and first we'll adjust the size down because it's way too big, and then we're going to put it over here. All right. All right. Now I said these were a little big, didn't I? So we're going to reduce them. We're going to say snap and see if we can go on the ground here. This one was a little big. Okay, let's check that out. All right, go back in the room. All right, the tables are more manageable, almost a little too short. I don't want to have to reach down, that's the thing, because I sit in a chair. But it looks better, right? Let's go look at this cupboard back here. That looks better. All right, size-wise, fine. Couch is a little big, but acceptable, acceptable, acceptable. Let's go in our other room. Little wonky, little wonky. We can perfect it. Okay, so here's our second room. Now you know how to build a room. Now we're gonna, are we gonna build the roof, or are we gonna make a door going out this way, in case we want another room out that way? Let's get this one fixed up and let's make it a grouping and see if we can't. It wants to snap to grid right there. Oh, what happened? I'm saying snap to grid to see if things will improve. That's if you wonder what I'm doing here. I'm going to move that. And this one I'm going to say snap to grid. Okay. Now this one. Oh. Oh, what just happened? Snap to grid. Oh, wait a minute. I see. There's this thing on the ground. And this thing on the ground. Like, and they're messing me up. So I'm going to move them. Oh, back. Okay, the back button is right here. Okay, undo. I've got this. This is the thing that keeps you from falling through your world, and it looks like it's a little low. We'll put it up there. That might be too high. Let's see. The circles are back in the backyard now. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. We got to move that one, though. You got to watch what's turning yellow because that's what you're going to move. For some reason. I think because the flooring is too high. Let's move it down a little bit. There we go. Oh, undo. Now it wants to get the grass instead of just the puddle. Sometimes it's a little touchy. All right, so now we've got those moved. Okay. Now these invisible things up here, don't get rid of those. Those are your light sources, okay? Those are the pre-made light sources to light your world up. So leave those there. All right, now we are going to try to, let's see, We did that snap to grid. That one looks snapped together. Let's do this one. Did it snap? I don't think it's snapping. Man, oh man, let's make it bigger and see if we can get it better here. Okay, it looks like it snapped in. Does that one look like it snapped in? It looks pretty good. A little high on one side. Headset battery low. Doggone it. Snap to grid. Oh. Okay, now it is not wanting to go on the grid. And it acts like it's because stuff is in the way. Okay, so we're going to have to move that forward. Ooh. Out of the way. We'll have to put it back in a minute. Let me just put it over here for now. Ooh. Okay, we're just going to put that out of the way for now. And we'll put the chair out of the way for now. We'll try to snap this in. I don't know why there's a y-axis on the floor here. Do you? Now that looks pretty good. A little tall. We're going to just reduce it down. So that looks pretty square that time. All right, now we are going to do this wall. Snap to grid. All right. Lengthen it a little bit. And now we're going to get this one and we're going to say snap to grid. All right, one piece at a time here. It's going to take some time just to build this. Now, snap to grid. You can adjust the height later. Snap to grid. It does not look like it snapped in, does it? All right. Next, we're going to move this piece of door frame out of the way and this piece of door frame, a wall, out of the way, and the top piece out of the way. And we're going to try to do the snap to grid right there. Okay. Now, get our wall that we took out and snap it in. Reduce the height. That does not look snapped. Okay. Now this one, did that go right here? Let's move this one. Put this in here. Actually, I could. Those aren't going to match up, are they? They are not. They are not. So this one is going to have to be shorter. Okay, what am I doing wrong here? Because it snapped together. Okay, let's pull it out. Let's try it now. All right. Still looks a little long, doesn't it? I'll move that out of the way again. Reduce that one down again and snap this one back to it. Why won't that snap in there? I don't know. I think we're going to see if we can't match those up here. Pretty. Now I got it a little too short, don't I? I don't. Maybe because this is in the way. Okay, I think first off we are going to pull this and make sure we have this one the right height. All right, now we'll push that back to right there. We'll put that back in there. Okay, now I've got this in the way, so we'll move it. I was trying to keep this a really short video, but obviously. Okay, we got that. Still does not look straight, does it? But you can see the technique on that, right? The how-to. This is not wide enough for a door. Oh, undo. Still don't think that lines up. I think I messed up. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Um, yeah, and my headset's gonna die, so, um, we'll make that roof on the next one. Bye, guys.